Good morning, shalom, shalom, and welcome to the morning series of studies that we're doing on letters for the ages by the Ramban, Nachmanides. And we're now in chapter 28, and we're going to ponder your words before you utter them. Your prayers will be pure and clear, sincere, and pleasing to God. Blessed is he, as it is written, you prepare their hearts to concentrate, and you are attentive to their prayers. Psalms 10, verse 17. The Ramban Nachmanides exhorts his son to make his prayer zachar, pure. In this, he alludes to the words of the Midrash in Shemot Rabbah 22:4, which states that Job said of himself, no justice is in my hands, and my prayer is pure. Job chapter 16, verse 17. This implies both a pure prayer and a sullied prayer exist. The man whose hands are filthied by dishonest gain cries out, yet the Almighty turns away from his prayer, for his plea is tainted. But Job's prayer was zachar, pure. He was honest, and his hands were thus clean. The obligation of prayer. There's a dispute. There's a halakhic dispute regarding the nature of the obligation to pray daily. In Rambam's opinion, in Sefer HaMitzvot, mitzvot number 5, is that there is a biblical commandment to pray to God every day, as it is written, and you shall serve the Lord your God. Exodus 23, verse 25. True service of God is through prayer. Ramban, in his commentary, same location, disagrees and maintains that prayer, by its very nature, cannot be a scriptural obligation, for it is spontaneous outpouring of the heart. Prayer is rather a wonderful gift. God, in his kindness, allows the Jewish people to cry out whenever they need him, and to rest assured that he will respond to their sincere supplication. Prayer is a cosmic force. Torah Shulchan Aruch, or Orach Chaim, number 113, writes that Hasidei Ashkenaz, the pious mystic of the medieval Germany, who meticulously studied the significance of each word in the Shemoneh Esrei, these scholars demonstrated how no word is superfluous and derived insight from even the number of words in each benediction. Rabbi Chaim of Nefesh HaChaim, chapter 2, verse 13, writes of the importance of every word in the Amidah prayer. For those of you who don't know what the Amidah prayer is, it's the prayer that's said standing. It means standing. Anshe Knesset Hagedolah, the men of great assembly who composed the text of the Amidah, numbered 120 scholars. Some of these were more than sages. They were prophets as well. What these men achieved can never be duplicated. They invested each word of the liturgy with a powerful to the effect of all creations, from the smallest atomic particle to the most enormous galactic mass. Moreover, the effect of every word never remains the same. Each time a person prays, his words leave a different impression on the cosmos. The impact of the evening prayer is not the same as the impact in the prayer offered on the previous morning. Now ponder this. The men of the Great Assembly composed their words of prayer thousands of years ago. From that time until the advent of the Messiah, myriads and myriads of prayers will be uttered, and no two prayers are alike. All of this is possible because the spirit of divine prophecy guided the author, though through them the Almighty implanted within each word infinite power and an unlimited effect. Since no human being can possibly fathom the awesome depth of each prayer, one should rather pray with pure and simple intent. As he announces each word, he should picture in his mind a mental image in the actual word as it is written. He should also concentrate on raising the words heavenward to their celestial source. One who prays in this fashion will truly make an impact with every word he utters. Concentrate on every word. The Talmud in Berachot 30b describes how the Hasidim HaRishonim, the pious men of the early generations, would meditate for a full hour before they recited the Amidah, the Shemoneh Esrei, and then would actually spend one complete hour, 60 minutes, 3,600 seconds, reciting their prayers. Since there are approximately 500 words in the Shemoneh Esrei, this would allot an average of 7 seconds for each word. This demonstrates how slowly and deliberately one must concentrate on each and every word. A crown of prayer. The Arvei Nachal in Vayachel, the Parsha Vayachel, writes that God wears a glorious wreath woven of the prayers of Israel. Each word of prayer uttered with pure intent is precious gem which the Lord uses to adorn the crown. Whenever a person prays with intent, his words attract one of the lost sparks and propels it heavenward to add brilliance and sparkle to God's glorious crown. The Arvei Nachal and Ve'eschanan, Parsha Ve'eschanan, writes, as well as another ramification of prayer, it serves as the key of the heavenly vault of blessing. With proper concentration and pure intent, the words of prayer unlock each treasury, causing their bounty to overflow, not just for the benefit of the supplicant, but for the good of the entire world. The gift of ecstasy. Rabbi Levi Yitzhak Berdichev in Kedusha Levi Mishpatim writes that every Jew must strive to delight his Maker. This is the ultimate goal of the observance. When God delights in his prayer, man senses a sense of success. He feels his heart suffused with fire and passion. All that is sacred, ardor and ecstasy are divine gifts which God bestows upon beloved servants. Sefer Chasadim, number 18, teaches that prayer and joy are natural companions. The glory in his glory, name be glad of heart, you who seek the Lord. 1 Chronicles 16, verse 10. And David, king of Israel, accompanied his prayer and praise with music and lyre, in order to fulfill his heart with ecstasy and the love for God. Elsewhere, Sefer Hasadim writes, if one prays and suddenly his heart is filled with a surge of joy and love for God, he should understand that God has chosen to fulfill his wishes, as it says, and find delight in the Lord, and he will grant you the desires of your heart. If this divine ecstasy should come during the Shemona Esrei service, especially in the blessings of Shema Koleinu, hear our voices, then he should conclude the prayers with the following personal supplication. May it be your will, O God, that the ecstatic love be forever bound to my heart and firmly implanted therein, and let my children experience this love as well. If one experiences a surge of ecstasy at any time of the day or night, and not during prayer, he should cherish the precious moment and remain silent as the intensity of the feeling subsides. These wonderful moments of passionate divine love are similar to the revelation of the prophets of old, and the experience is otherworldly. Of course, this series is being dedicated to my sons, Mayor David, Joshua, and David Joseph. May God bless them, and that they may also experience the same intimate reality which prayer does in fact bestow. Next video, chapter 29.